I have this mission to help 10,000 families get out of debt. And there are a select few that actually have no current debt, and I admire them. But I still want to urge you to watch this video because even though you might not have any debt, you're still in debt. So stay tuned. So what do I mean by even though you have no debt today that you're still in debt? Let me give you perspective on that. When you're in debt, you owe something to somebody else, right? You are in the negative. You borrowed from that person or you borrowed from that institution and you have to pay them back with or without interest. You're still in debt, right? Let's put this into perspective. I'm in debt with myself because my future self needs income. I'm basically borrowing from today's income to pay for everything today, right? But I still have to pay back my future self because my future self's not going to have any money. I guess you could even say I'm borrowing from my future self because I'm not giving that future self any money. Basically, you're going to be in the hole in terms of income. You're not going to have the kind of income you do today when you're 65 or 70 or 80, right? Chances are your body's going to give out or you're just not going to have any desire to work anymore. Chances are you're going to retire. But when you retire, you're not going to have the kind of income you're making now unless you do something right now. The only thing you could do right now is pay that debt that I have owing to my future self because they're going to need it even more. So for those of you guys who are not putting money to your future self, you are never going to be debt free. Never. Because whether you decide to face the music when you're 65 or face it now, it's going to be a lot harder when you're 65 because you don't have any income to pay your future self back. It's a lot easier now because you have income right now. I need to pay my future self because my Canada pension plan, my old age security, even my pension at work is not going to be enough for me to live the lifestyle I want right when I'm 65. And when I say lifestyle, I don't even mean going on vacation and being on a beach and spending all the money I want. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about bare necessities, like having a roof over my head, eating food that I eat now, right? And people might think, I'll have my house paid off by then. I'll use that. I'm like, how are you going to use your house? Like, how are you going to use your house to live? You have to live in your house, right? Oh, I'll just sell my house and invest that money. Sure, you can do that, but you still have to rent somewhere unless you have plans to live with your children and be rent-free. Chances are that's not your plan. And even when you do own a house, you still pay taxes, you still pay maintenance, you still pay for home insurance and any kind of renovations. You're still in a way paying for the house. Yes, you're not paying a mortgage if you're mortgage free, but you're still paying for that house, let alone maintaining that house. Okay, so your house is not your retirement strategy. It's definitely a great asset building exercise for sure, but it should not be your retirement strategy. And chances are most people who think of it as a retirement strategy probably don't think of it until it's too late. No, your retirement strategy starts today. You need to start becoming debt free, whether you have debts or not, today. You need to start paying back your future self now because this is the only time you can, because you're making the most amount of income right now in your working life, because it's going to be too late later on and you want to have all that money accumulated by the time you stop working. Anyways, I hope you got value from that. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel. I got you all. Have a great day.